Welcome to the Getting Started with Flood Platform training video series. In this video, we're going to cover logging into Flood Platform for the first time, setting up your user account details, accessing support, and using the sandbox with the demo models. If you're new to Flood Platform, you should have received 2 emails from noreply@jacobs.com. One with your account username, which is just your email address, and a second with a temporary password. You might need to check your spam or junk folders if you can't locate them in your inbox. Once you have these, you can either click the login hyperlink in the welcome email, or you can navigate to app.floodplatform.com in your preferred web browser. We're going to click on the Login with Ping SSO option on the home page and fill in the email and temporary password from the emails. Flood Platform's then going to prompt you to create your own password, and I'm sorry to say this website is one that has plenty of password requirements. From here, you're going to be redirected to the Ping ID welcome page to set up multi-factor authentication. I won't go through this process in detail as it's pretty self-explanatory, but I will point out that you don't need to use the Ping ID app, which is set as the default. You can also pick from SMS, email, or an alternative authentication app. Once you've set up and authenticated, you'll be redirected back to the Flood Platform homepage. Of course, if you haven't already, have a good read of the subscription and privacy policies, because on the next page you're going to have to confirm that you've done so. Now, if you've got any troubles with logging in, please do just send us an email at support@floodplatform.com. Now, I'll just give you a quick orientation around Flood Platform. The panel on the left is your different working environments. You have the sandbox, which is your private work area, and then you'll see the team spaces in any organization that you've been granted access to. On the main window, you have all of your team spaces, which might be empty if your organization is new to Flood Platform. The blue disc in the right corner gives you access to our support and development teams if you need to raise a ticket or report a problem. And lastly, clicking on your account name in the bottom left gives you access to logging out and also the settings menu. Let's click on the settings. A nice option in Flood Platform settings is updating your preferred name and adding a profile picture. This is especially useful if you're planning to collaborate with others in the team or with clients and other stakeholders within Flood Platform. Under the user account details, you will see the space to change your name, and you can also go to the profile picture tab and upload one. I will mention that there is a 1 megabyte limit on these profile pictures, so there's no need for your quality professional shots here. Once you're happy with the changes, you can click Save. I'll also point out that if you need to make changes to your password or changes to your authentication methods, you can also access these from the details page. I'm going to cover the organizational settings in a different video, but while we're on the settings page, it's worth showing you the support drive. If you need to share files with our support team for any reason, you can simply zip them up and upload them here. Do make sure that you raise a support ticket beforehand so we know what to look out for though. To go back to the home page, you can click on the Flood Platform icon at the top left corner of the page. I mentioned earlier that the sandbox is a private work area. You can use it for a bit of a scratch environment if you like. It's a great way to get comfortable working with Flood Platform with 2 preloaded demo projects available to you. But of course you can create your own. Let's look at the Queanbeyan project. In Flood Platform, each project is organized by model categories, with many models being able to reside under each category. Here we have a single category which is classified as 2-flow fluvial, and within it a single model. Each model upload is broken into 3 sections: simulations, where the simulation details and any available results live, the model files themselves, and the upload checks. Let's have a quick look at the upload checks. When a model is uploaded, it goes through processing to ensure all necessary files to reuse the model in future is included and to pair simulations with results. This section will provide details on any issues that were found during this process. I'm just going to use the breadcrumbs here to navigate back to the model, and now let's look at the model files. What's really nice about Flood Platform is that you can view the model inputs without needing to download files or open other tools such as Excel or Notepad. It also has syntax highlighting built in, which is nice for all the TwoFlow modelers. Lastly, let's have a look at the simulation section. Here you can see a list of all the simulations that were found in the batch file or had results available. In this particular model, we have 3 simulations. The first has no results, which we could simulate in Flood Platform if we wanted to, and 2 with results available for viewing. We will look at running simulations and viewing results in another video. So for now, let's navigate back to the home page.